Welcome to Frankie Lovato's 365 Days of Racing Terminology. This series is for you, the fans, and in support of Jockey World's mission to improve, promote, and provide more education, health, and safety into the world of horse racing.
This is Frankie Lovato with today's term, number 75 of 365, dead heat. A dead heat is when two or more horses finished in an exact tie at the finish line. A dead heat is not just for win, it could be for second, third, fourth place, and so on. Horses could even be recorded in a dead heat for last place because every race has to be completely resolved with an exact order of finish so that it's recorded for the official charts and record books. Because a horse race can be won or lost by a nose, special cameras were developed in the 1930s and 40s that took the place of placing judges who used to make the call sight on scene. In the early days of high-speed cameras, photo finishes took a bit of time to announce the winners as the film had to be developed. In modern times, with digital equipment, the process is nearly instant, and photo finishes can separate winners and losers so accurately it could be the width of a toothpick. One of the most famous dead heats in thoroughbred racing in America was the 1944 Carter Handicap at Aqueduct Racetrack, which was the first triple dead heat recorded in the stakes race. Others include the 2003 Breeders' Cup Turf, and more recently, the 2012 Travers Stakes. As a jockey, I have quite a few dead heats during my career, but one comes to mind that I will never forget. It was with fellow jockey, the late great Chris Antley. It was a low-level maiden claiming race, the last race at Aqueduct on a very cold and windy day. Chris and I were head and head down the backside, and because of the 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing at our backs, the air was quite still and we were able to hear each other talk. We started to role play. Chris was on Alydar and I was on a firm. We imitated the famous race call from the 1977 Belmont Stakes as we remained side by side. I admit it was a bit unprofessional of us, but as we got closer to the top of the stretch, we stopped playing and became very serious and quiet as we started driving our horses into the headwind. Full out, we battled all the way down the stretch, pumping and driving as if we were riding the Kentucky Derby. We hit the wire together inseparable. We galloped out in disbelief of how the race unfolded, neither of us knowing who had won. As we galloped back to be unsaddled, the numbers were posted. It was a dead heat. And even though this race was far from ever making the history books, that was one of the coolest moments in my career as a jockey.
Today's clip is brought to you by BetPTC.com, racing's best-kept secret. Get cash back with each and every wager, plus a $100 sign-up bonus as a new member. Visit BetPTC.com today. For more information, or if you would like to sponsor some of our terminology clips, please email info@jockeyworld.org. You may also be interested in Frankie Lovato's Racing Terminology booklet, which is for sale in the Jockey World store and available at jockeyworld.org. All proceeds go to Jockey World, a 501c3 nonprofit organization.